I'm from the planet Gallifrey in the constellation of Kasterborous. I am the oncoming storm. Move out.
Okay, welcome back to my World of Tanks replays. I'm not sure whether to call this a Jingles game or not, because although I'm not playing with Jingles, any moment now, Jingles is going to come up behind me and start giving me advice on how to play this game. And so what would have been an okay game suddenly becomes an amazing game, because I start following his advice. I'm doing all this off my own back. But basically, Jingles did a live stream on Monday, but he asked me during the day if after the live stream I could give him a lift down to the shop so he could do some late night shopping. So I went over to his house just before the stream ended, used his spare computer and played World of Tanks until it finished. Anyway, I just started this match and the live stream finished, and so Jingles came up behind me and started giving me some advice. It hasn't happened yet. All this is being done off my own back. So that fine strike was me. So was that one. Someone else gets the kill. Nice hit on that KV-1S. That was me. And yes, I know where they all are, but for some reason I start exploring the rest of the map. I start aiming not where they're likely to pop out at. I know where they're going to pop out at. It's going to be there. So why I do this here, I've no idea, because it meant that I missed a shot at that aerial then, which was just stupid, frankly. However, and it's at this point that Jingles appears behind me. Although he's not paying that much attention at the moment. But he sees that shot and says, "Good shot, mate. Well done." And I know he's not paying that much attention because an 88 is about to appear. There it is. I shoot it before I see what it is. And he's like, "How did that not go through?" And I said, "It's an 88, and that's why." So I aim slightly more carefully at it. Would have liked to have got a finishing shot on it, but now they're pushing much further forward. If that shot had gone on target, this match might have been very different. But I've just taken a hit and a second hit, and I've got to get the fuck out of there, basically. Jingles was like, "Move, move, move," while you were in a great position before, and they've got way into your view range. If they can't see you because of your camo net, the second you fire, they will be able to. I was thinking about going up the side of the mountain there. Not up the side, to the side of it. But you know what? I need to... This tank is brilliant at a distance. Up close, it doesn't work. It hasn't got the armour to be an up-close tank, especially up against some heavies like that. So I need to back off and find a new position. So I swing around here. I zoom in on one of our tanks to get what sort of distance I'm at. 289, not enough. Need to be at least 300 meters away, preferably 330, but 300 is the minimum. I'm thinking about knocking that tree over just for a bit of cover, and mainly because Jingle suggested it, but that scout pops up, and so I need to take care of him before he spots me and lights me up for their arty. So that's that threat dealt with, and that's my first kill. And that's my second kill. And I feel really bad for this VK here, because he does a brilliant job just sitting there. And I know that sounds weird, but that 361H, he sits there and spots everything that comes around that corner for me. And at the end of this, he gets a tiny amount of spotting damage, because every one of the shots that I take is a killing shot. And so, yes, I'm killing all these guys, and he should be getting shed loads of spotting damage. It's the best thing he can do at the moment. He's massively outnumbered on that corner. We're actually losing something like 9-11, but we were massively down before I just got those 3 kills. We were losing really badly. We've got 4 tanks left. They've got 6 left. But I mean, but he's doing the best thing he can there, and because all these shots are killing shots on tanks on low health, he's not getting the spotting damage that he should. I ricochet off that KV-1S. I got a very good shot from Jingles there when he said that, but he was very much like, make sure of your shot before you fire. And there's kill number 4. And suddenly the KV-1S is not feeling as brave as he was and is backing off. And rightly so, to be fair. I've gone from having no kills to 4 kills in a matter of moments, and it's taken everyone slightly by surprise. But that 361H has been artied to death. His health has been completely taken down by arty. I muffed that shot, and I really wish I hadn't. That one will come back to haunt me as well. So it's now a bit of a waiting game. We've drawn it back, 4 tanks each. But our VK's on very low health. He's doing an amazing job just sitting there spotting. But their arty can just... he can hit him. He's missed him with about 15 odd shots, but the ones he has hit him with, he's done him some damage. And look, there we go, another miss from arty. But the fact is, he can get him there. So while it's vital that he stays there to spot for me, well, it's vital to me anyway. He's trying to move around as much as he can to make arty's life as difficult as possible, but eventually arty's going to get him. There it is. It had to happen. And they wait for him to be dead long enough that no contact will be made. And arty suddenly gets brave. And in my opinion, really rather stupid, because bang, there's one. Now that Hellcat's appeared. I need to do this quickly. That's him dead. I need to get out of his line of fire. I've been spotted. But unfortunately, that KV-1S has come round the mountain and has just devastated me. Need to repair that gun quickly. Now, I don't want to get into the line of fire of the Hellcat, but I've only got 13 seconds or so before he could be reloaded. He rushes a shot, I rush a shot, my one pays off, his one doesn't. And so I got lucky there. I didn't fully aim the gun,
and yet somehow I managed to survive it. He didn't. He rushed his shot, and it missed me completely. I rushed mine, but I had to rush it, and I got the kill in. But that's the end of my luck, I'm afraid. I've got Jingles in the background saying, okay, you're doing well, this is all good. But the problem is, I've been doing really well for too long, and I start to get flustered here. And I started going the wrong way, and Jingles was like, what are you doing? Just get around there. Help the SU-100. And look, fully aim, fully aim. I didn't fully aim, and the shot dropped. And that's left me in a horrible position. And now, I balls up the second one. The first one, I fired because I thought there's no way that can miss. Second one was cock up by me, and then my gun reached the edge of its arc. It couldn't go any further over, so you saw there the aiming circle suddenly went wide. That's because I had to move the base of my gun, and in the time that it took me to do that, to move the base of the tank destroyer, it lost its aiming circle, and he was able to stop, aim enough at me to hit me, and annihilate me. Doesn't matter though, because RKV-1S used that time to annihilate him and get revenge for me. Jingles, however, was livid because he'd played the perfect game, even if he wasn't playing it. And there was a Radley available there, and I ballsed it. I got the Top Gun. That's nice, but, you know, I've got a few of them. I've got one Radley Walters. He's never got any. That would have been his Radley Walters, and I just ballsed it for him. I've apologised to the guys on chat, and they're like, no worries. But Jingles is like, what have you just done? And I can only apologise to him, because he gave me perfect instructions all the way through. He said, let that fully aim. The circle was at a point where I thought there's no way that can miss, and yet it could, because it did. And then with the second one, I was flustered from missing the first one. Pressure was on, and I just moved the aiming retina too far over and balls the second shot completely. But I'm telling the guys to cap it out in chat. They've just asked why, and that's your answer right there. And I've just got no problem from them. So the KV-1S has started his cap. They've got a Stuart. He can cap, yes. But, I mean, if our guys were to go after him, they'll never catch him. They're too slow, frankly. He's too fast for them. But in a cap contest, two tanks are always going to beat one. Always. Unless he'd got in there like 51 seconds before they did. So I've just put we win. And the SU-100 draw, maybe? It's at this point that I drop Jingles' name. I feel it's right that I tell the people watching that Jingles was watching this over my shoulder. And I just love this bit here. Look, bitch, please. Talking to Stuart. We got this. And yeah, could have been an epic game. Could have been a Radley Walter. If I'd got that kill on that KV-1S, this wouldn't be capped out. I'd be going for the kill. I'd be going for the Radley. But as it is, I'm happy with the result that I got.
Okay, and so on to the results. You can see there, we won. Victory, base capture. Brilliant job by the team. If you look over there, battle efficiency, I hit 8 tanks, 6 of which I killed. Multiple shots into most of them. Just that KV-1S, I got just the one shot, although I hit him several times, only one penned, and it's a shame. Because if I managed to pen him earlier, this match might have gone very, very differently. But, you know, it went the way it went. And while I said Jingles was livid at me, he was, but he was still happy with the result of this game. He was still happy with the way it went. It was one cock up by me, but it was just that one that stopped it being epic. I mean, that would have been his Radley Walters if I'd managed to get that, and I'm pretty sure he would have claimed this replay if that was the case. But yeah, I'm not going to lie, it's brilliant to have Jingles sitting over your shoulder telling you what to do. It makes your game go so much better. Anyway, let's look at what else we've got. Look at this. Ace Tanker. I can't remember if I had the Ace Tanker for this tank. I think I did, but I've definitely got it now. With Jingles behind you, you can do better than 99% of other players who fought in this vehicle in the last 7 days. That's something to aspire to. Also got myself another Top Gun. That's Top Gun number 17. I believe that now means that the Nashorn is the only tank that I have more than one Top Gun in, with the exception of my 82, which I have something like 4 or 5 in. But I've got Top Guns, you know, I've got one here, one there for some of my favourite tanks. But this is the only tank, other than my 82, that I have more than one Top Gun for. Also got high caliber. Yeah, I've got quite a few of those, and they come very easily. And if you get damage scores like I did in this game, you'll see why I get the high caliber. In fact, let's have a look at why I got the high caliber. Look at that. 3,152 damage with 6 kills. My base XP, and luckily for me, this was the first win of the day. My base XP was 1,231. That was an awesome game for me. There with my 2 medals. If you look down, the SU-100, he got 2 medals as well. Just so you know, he got a steel wall and a cool-headed. Steel wall's always good to have. Means you angled your tank well, especially if you're in a tank destroyer. Getting a steel wall shows you did well. But yeah, you'll see there. I got nearly 500 more XP than the nearest tank to me. Even at distance shooting, I did so much damage there. If we go on to the detailed report, you'll see there I fired 25 times, 20 of them hit, 16 of them penned. And if you look at the damage I did, nearly 3,000 of it. So literally only about 200 of the damage I did was done at under a range of 300 meters. So it was all spotted by other people. But I was hit 4 times, and as you know, the Nashorn has armor like tin foil, and so everyone went through, and that was enough to kill me. But, you know, received 35,000 credits for that, and spent just over 10,000 repairing and resupplying ammo. So walked away with 24, just shy of 24,500 credits. That's a brilliant game, brilliant result for me. Excellent all round. I really enjoyed the game. Jingles liked the game, though, as I said, was livid with me for playing so beautifully all the way through and then fucking it up right at the end. But still enjoyed the game. I hope you enjoyed the game, and I will catch you next time. Bye.